Hi, today we're going to talk about rand, round up, and round down. These functions control decimal precision in calculations, essential for financial data and clean reporting. Rand. This rounds to the nearest value based on standard rounding rules. Round up. This always round up away from zero. Round down. This always round down towards zero. So let's take a look on how we can use this function in our Excel sheets.
So let's check how rands work. So we've said rand is a function that control decimal precision in calculation. It is essential for financial data and clean reporting. And we have different kinds. We have the rand, we have the round up, and we have the round down. So let's start with the rand. So how do we use the rand? So start with equals to. So we find the number that we want to round. So let's say we want to round this number, then comma. So what number digit? Let's say we want to round it to just two. Okay, it is already in two. So let's say we want to round it to just one number digit. Let's say we want to round it to just one number digit. So if you click here, you see it has been round to one number digit, right? Okay. So let's say let's use another one. Let's create something more. This one ends with 999. So let's say 234.578. So this one will be better. We have many here. So let's say equals to rand, and then let's do for this, then and what number digits? Let's say the number digit is to two number digits. You can see. So this is how rands works. You can see how this work. So let's do for round up. So equals to round up. So as we all know, round rounds to the nearest value based on standard rounding. So it goes with the standard rounding rules. But when it comes to round up, so it's round up from zero. So it's round up away from zero. So you see how round up works. So let's say round up, then let's use this also, and then let's say to two. Let's say to two. Same thing. So you can see we use the same thing. So if you check here, for rand, this is rand, normal rand to the two, while this is normal rand to two. Also, this is round up, this is rand. So the difference is that this one rand, it's round up to round up away from zero. Why this one round up like the normal way we do round up? So what does this mean is that this one, when you're doing the round up, so if the nearest value is not up to 5, so it will not round up to this, it will not be added to this, it will not, once it is 5, so it is going to be calculated as 1, and then it is going to be added to the nearest, to the another, to this, the nearest value. So if the nearest value, if you are doing 2, this is 5 2, then let's say this 2, so let's say this nearest value is not up to 5, then we can round it up to and add it to these 2. So instead it's going to be, we're going to ignore them, and it's going to be 5 2. But when it comes to round up, either it is 1, either it is 5, either it is 0, so it is going to round up automatically. That is to say, it negates the normal rules that the standard random follow. So it's going to round it up. So it's going to see this one as the normal way we are doing. So it's going to add it to this. So it's going to add this one to this. So it's going to see it as 5. The way we are supposed to see this, because basically it is not up to 5. So this one is going to round it up and add up to this particular part. So let's try and do round up to 3, round up to 3. Let's say round up to 3, and then let's say 3. You see how it will work also. So you can see when we did round up to 3, so you can see this one followed the normal protocol, but because this is up to 5, so on a normal day, so since this one is up to 5 is 8, then it will be regarded as 1. Then we're going to add it to this one. But when it comes to this, so it's still the same normal value, but anytime you have 0, 1, 2 that is not up to 5, it's still going to round it up and add it to the value, to the nearest value. So but when it comes to round down is the opposite of round up. So instead of it to work the way round up work, so it's going to round it down. So let's do round down. Round down. So let's start with this, and let's say 3. So you can see for rundown, it's not going to add anything. Either you are 5, either it is 5, either it is 6, either it's even above 8 or anything. So instead, it's going to round it down. That is to say, it's not going to add anything up, even if you are rounding. So instead of it to round and add the number to the nearest figure, even if it meets the normal standard way, it's not going to add anything. It's going to round it down. That is to say, it's not going to add anything to it. So round up, you can see the difference. When it comes to round up, it will add any number. So it will change any number, either 0, either 1, or anything. It will change everything, then round it up to 1, then add it to the nearest figure. Why? For the rundown is going to remove them automatically. It's going to remove them totally. So it's not going to add anything to the nearest figure. So that is the difference between round up, round down, and for the round follows the normal rounding rules or random protocols.